Welcome back. MADjam 2016 for my second class, call and response. So, talked about this in about a lot of the dancing. We end up synchronizing our energy a lot. The point in this class for call and response was to practice desynchronizing or delineating energy so that the leader recognizes and identifies with his energy being separate from the followers, and the followers separates and identifies her energy as her being hers, and then finding those moments where we choose to be together. So in this class, I just focused on separating the energy, making it more mine, making it more hers, and having those moments. Recognizing that we don't have to identify and agree on musicality in the same fashion at the same moment. Just because I do something doesn't mean she has to respond right away. She can do it a few counts later, she can even do it in the next pattern following, okay? So what we did was take a basic underarm pass starting off for the leader, and the leader's gonna go ahead and initiate a movement. Now again, we're assuming that the follower just goes through a basic. She doesn't acknowledge it really until she goes through the second pattern and then kind of does what I call like a bring back. So she'll respond in kind with doing a similar styling that kind of complements mine. So I'm gonna do an underarm pass. I'm gonna use this opportunity to shoot through and back to the slot, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag, collect, hold through the 6, and go 1. Okay, and she's just gonna like kind of acknowledge it through her movement, dancing it through, but she's not worried about trying to match me at that moment. So then I set up the passing tuck, and as she comes around for the 5 and 6, she's gonna go 4, 5, and then pull, drag 6, just like me. Now at this point, I can either choose to kind of go with her, but again, I'm gonna actually, right once I start to recognize that she's doing it her own in response to mine, I'm gonna let her do that and just kind of like go through the movement and acknowledge it and try to stay with her, okay? Then from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the belly pass. Belly pass is gonna introduce another movement for me to initiate. I'm gonna go 1, ronde 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like a normal, she's gonna do a basic walk around. Hopefully for that walk around, what she's gonna do is she's gonna feel me do that styling, and she's gonna wanna bring it back somehow. Ideally through some sort of pattern like a whip. We're gonna do sugar push of some sort probably. So I'm gonna do a sugar push, and she's gonna choose to do that through like a 3 and 4, and then syncopate back to keep to our 6 count timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm gonna feel through the breath and the lowering that she's doing that so that she can take her time, she doesn't have to rush, but she will amp up and accelerate so that she can finish in the 6, and I'll be ready for it and know that we're saying, hey, we're gonna keep going. Otherwise, if she slows down too much and then just kind of lingers to taper out, then we're unnecessarily slowing it down and we're losing our swing. So the leader ends up now then also slowing down, taking unnecessary 2 counts, and then lagging the dance. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that class, call and response. See you next time.
MADjam Productions.